Welcome to SeaWorld Orlando for the 2019 Seven Seas Food Festival. I'm Mike, and Zena and I are going to show you around the festival, which is on weekends from February 9th to May 5th, and features freshly prepared gourmet food selections from cultures from around the world, presented at 36 market booths. The Seven Seas Food Festival is part of SeaWorld's ambitious program of having special events during every single weekend of the year. With Seven Seas, there's also an emphasis on a vast offering of beverages, including specialty drinks and microbrews. We'll show you all of the markets as well as some of the additional goings-on, such as concert and DJ stages, and car and motorcycle displays. There's a very fun slate of well-known musical acts for the Saturdays and Sundays of the festival from various genres, so definitely check with SeaWorld about all of those details. Food and drink items can be bought individually, usually from between about $5 and $11 a piece, which may remind you of the Epcot festivals on the other side of Interstate 4. But SeaWorld has a bulk rate sample lanyard system that rewards your loyalty to the festival. They're available online or in person. 10 samples for $50, 15 samples for $65. Coming up soon in this video, we'll tell you all about the special SeaWorld Pass Member lanyard deal. It's fantastic. Zena and I will be sampling some of the food items, and we'll go into detail about them in separate review videos after this one. So be sure to subscribe to us and click our notification bell so that you get alerted when we upload those. Speaking of food, we welcome your feedback on all of our videos. We hope that you like our videos, give us thumbs up, and comment. Feel free to share them as well. Coming up, you have the Welcome and Information Center for the Seven Seas Food Festival. A gentleman named Richie, he helped us out over here. We paid ahead online, and then he scanned a barcode, and he gave us our lanyard. We paid $69 and change with tax to get 20 punches for the price of 15. If you do your math, that is approximately $3.50 per item that is eligible for the punch card throughout the course of the Seven Seas Food Festival, which runs through May 5th. So the lanyard is good for that entire time. When you enter the park and go to your information booth there for the Seven Seas Food Festival, they'll give you this little 2019 event guide, as Vanna is showing you here, and inside there is a map to all 5 billion locations, or actually 35. We're going to try to show you the 35 locations at least, and we'll have to
36.
Make that, a 36. We'll have to make that a speed round here in the vlog. Zena's good at speed rounds. To be noted, the Seven Seas Food Festival markets do not open until noon here on this opening day Saturday. And so I'm gonna take the time to ride Kraken. Mako's awesome too, maybe we'll ride that. And Manta is swell as well with that pretzel loop. Short lines! First stop is Flame Craft Bar. Here is their selection, and we're paying attention to the parts in blue. Select dates through May, all craft brews, wine, and frozen drinks available in sample size with the lanyard. You have a bison slider and a fresh basil and pea pesto quesadilla for the festival specifically. Stop number 2 is the wine tasting at the outside bar here at the Artisans Hall Seaport Craft and Industry. Artisans, you have a wine tasting deal for $15 and also a Goose Island beer tasting for $10, which each includes a souvenir glass. Just to clarify, stop number 2 and 3 over there was the combination of the beer and the wine tasting. Stop number 4 is this Coca-Cola tent, and you have the turkey pretzel slider and the pastrami pretzel slider, sounding delicious. Stop number 5, still sticking around these shops with the Artisans Hall, sampling of craft brews, and we'll let you look at those prices there and which ones they have. And also on the other side, wine selection. And specialty drinks. Stop number 6 is continuing to the right. Yay, Zini. It's Café de Mar. And essentially, it is what they have out here which is the frozen coffee up there, frozen cocktails, and mini donuts, which are $7 and $5 depending on the size. Stop number 7, carrying back across the way, continuing into the park. It is the Mexican market, and you can actually get a good bead on the foods here. Those are looking tasty. We'll get you a close-up of the prices here. You have a chile relleno, esquites, which is a lot of corn, a tinga de res taco, and also paletas frescas. And you also have some alcoholic beverages, which do sound very good. You see the prices there. Booth number 8, which is the rum and tequila tasting. You see the whole setup here. It is 25 bucks, which is 4 half-ounce pours, and you get a souvenir drink vessel from SeaWorld. $10 gets you 1 half-ounce pour of rum or tequila and a souvenir shot glass. Stop number 9, we're coming along past the Seaport Theater where the very popular Pets Ahoy show is. It is the Italian market. Here is the booth over yonder in front of Voyager's Smokehouse. We have the melanzane alla Milanese and the caprese salad. Did I say that correctly? This looks so good that we are going to try this. So make sure to check that out as part of our mini vlog separately. And I also have lasagna and a cannoli, which might be bigger than the one we saw at Epcot. Not sure yet. And of course, your beers and wines and specialty drinks. Carrying on further to the right, we have booth number 10, the All-American Market. Here is their menu. You have the buffalo meatloaf slider, the cinnamon donut bread pudding, bacon hot dog slider, bacon and blue mac and cheese, cinnamon donut bread pudding, and also your craft brews and a specialty drink. Zena is highly interested in the bacon hot dog slider and also the cinnamon donut bread pudding. So we are going to try both of those. This is not that one. This is that one. Continuing on to stop number 12 across from the Waterfront Spice Mill restaurant, we have number 12, the vegan market. Has the impossible meat slider, the avocado corn tostadas. Those look good. I saw somebody with those. And also the homemade nutty butter protein bar. See the individual prices without the lanyard, as well as your craft brews, your wine selection, and your specialty drinks. Remember, the specialty drinks and such come in sample sizes as far as the lanyard option goes. Next stop, sweeping to the right, number 13. This market is the Florida Avenue Brewery with the Kim Crawford Winery. Also, here are your options. Craft brews. And also your wine selection and specialty drinks. And carrying on to stop number 14 past Clyde and Seymour Sea Lion High and into Shark Wreck Reef, we have number 14, the Mediterranean Market, which is this stop. See right across the way to the right of the Mako visual there. Here is the menu. You have sea scallops Provençal, grilled lamb chop, as well as Mediterranean couscous salad, and dark chocolate Guinness mousse parfait. I don't know how I feel about that. That could be bitter chocolate. Chocolate is bitter on its own without the addition of the sugar, as well as your craft brews, your wines, and a specialty drink. Awesome. Carrying on past Mako and past the Nautilus Theater, we're coming to number 15 over here. This is the market for Swamp Head Brewery and Ironstone Vineyards. You have craft brews, as well as wines and a specialty drink. And carrying across the way from number 15, you have number 16, the North Atlantic Market with the New England Lobster Roll. I might get that. The Banana Foster Cheesecake Cone. Isn't it normally bananas? And then also poutine, which is new this year, and a bacon and cheddar set of hush puppies, as well as your craft brews and a souvenir pilsner. Market number 17 is across from Infinity Falls. It's at Whitewater Supply. It is the sparkling wine tasting. And here you see your selection of wines. $15 on its own, additional tasting $10. And also these delightful souvenir wine glasses, the 5-ounce pours up top, and then also the sample on the bottom right. Fantastic, those are very nice. Stop number 18 is over here in the Infinity Falls area on what is sort of a faux island. It's at the Waterway Grill. And you would just walk right up to the bar here to get your samples. It features 12 craft brews and frozen drinks. Market number 19 is called Pacific Coast Market. It's here at the Sea Harbor Soft Serve in front, you'll see. Here are their selections: the Baja Fish Taco, Teriyaki Beef, and Avocado Salad. These all sound fantastic. The Salmon Burger Slider, and the Tres Leches Parfait, craft brews, wine selection, and specialty drink. Market number 20 is the German market. To the right of Mama's Pretzel Kitchen, you see the German flag colors. You have the Wiener Schnitzel Slider, the Knockwurst, the pretzel wrapped bratwurst. These all sound good. We have the chocolate dipped footlong pretzel, as well as your craft brews, your wine selection, and your specialty drinks. Coming into the wild Arctic area, you have the Polynesian market, followed by, that's 21, and number 22 is the Gulf Coast market. The Gulf Coast market has jambalaya, a shrimp po' boy, which Zena normally would like, New Orleans crawfish boil, and a Cajun lobster cheesecake, as well as your craft brews, your wine selections, and your specialty drink. Here they are visually. Here are the selections from the Polynesian market: lumpia, spam musubi, there you go, Oahu poke bowl, and the Hawaiian pineapple dream cake, as well as your craft beers and your specialty drinks. And here they are visually, very appealing. Market number 23, directly across from the wild Arctic area, is a combination of the Walking Tree Brewery and the William Hill Winery. Here you see their craft brew selections. And here are the winery selections. On your way from Wild Arctic through to Bayside Stadium, on a very, very back pathway, you see this classic car collection. It's an old 1965 Ford Thunderbird as opposed to a new 65 Ford Thunderbird. You have these not quite matching Corvettes. Great flame graphics there. That's a 2001 we're looking at right here. And this beautiful 2005 Chrysler Crossfire. I never knew I'd say that. I never liked those a whole lot, but that's not bad. 24 to be 2/3 of the way complete. We're behind Bayside Stadium. This is a combination of another drink stop. It is the Ivanhoe Park Brewery. See their selections. As well as the Graham Beck Winery. And there are their selections. And of course at Bayside Stadium, this is where the nightly entertainment is. Starting with the Fray on night 1, Sugar Ray on night 2. You combine them, you get Sugar Fray. Number 25, coming from Bayside Stadium, we'll come back here off of the festival pathway to the Asian market in the very back. This is actually at the very front of the park, next to the parking lot. We're gonna have to start getting a crack on it because the weather is turning. Peking duck lo mein, char siu bao, bingsu salted vanilla ice cream. These all sound phenomenal. There you see the prices are higher without the lanyard. $3.50 with it, up to if you're a pass holder. And then to the right of the Asian market, we have the Brazilian market. Brazilian picanha steak, bacon wrapped sweet plantain, mousse de maracujá. I have not heard of that. Let me know if I'm saying that correctly. Acaraje, pão de queijo, that would be cheesy. And the mousse, as well as your wine selection and your specialty drinks. 27, etc. are all coming from Bayside Theater. Number 27 is here. It is the Motorworks Brewery. It has an espresso porter, the Pulp Friction, and the V-Twin. 28 is right across from it. It's the Jack Daniel's Cocktails. Here we have the Apple Sangria, the Tennessee Mule, the Fiery Smashed Apples, and the Jack Daniel's Honey and Lemonade, as well as the Jack and Coca-Cola. 29 is to the left of the Jack Daniel's Market. It is the Full Sail Brewery. And here you have the Atomizer, the Blood Orange Wheat Ale, and the Session Premium Lager. Most of the rest of 30 through 36 are going to be here past ports of call, going clockwise First you have the sweets market at number 30, and we're going to show you the menus in the booklet. You have the donut ice cream sandwich, the loaded mini donut bites, and a baker's dozen of warm cinnamon and sugar mini donuts. Number 31, the Florida market. We remember this from last year. The Florida market has a shrimp cake, wild boar smoked cheddar sausage, shrimp mac and cheese, and a key lime pie fritter, as well as craft brews and a specialty drink. As you can see, maybe up on the board there, most of the items are between $5 and $7 as far as the food goes. Next up is the Caribbean market, which features individually Jamaica, Cuba, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican Republic. You have a Jamaican beef patty, curry goat stew, conch or conch salad, as well as a traditional Cuban slider. Moving on, cinnamon slow roasted pork belly, coconut flan. Of course, you have all of your specialty drinks. That's Jamaica and Cuba. And from the Puerto Rican market, we have the mofongo and the bacalitos. And from the Dominican Republic market, we have the chicken pinchos, the fried cheese, which is queso frito, and the coconut cookie drops, as well as some wines. Here's a view of the Jamaican foods, followed by the Cuban foods, followed by the Puerto Rican foods, followed by the Dominican foods. Look at that huge bacalito. Coming across from the Florida market and the Caribbean market, we have center stage over here. But first, number 33 is the Sierra Nevada stop. Sierra Nevada features the Sidecar Orange Pale Ale, and the Tropical Torpedo, and the Otra Vez Lime. Get me again with a lime. And coming on from number 33, you have number 34, which is the Florida Cane Distillery. Here is their menu: the Cherry Lime Ricky, the Key West Cooler, the Strawberry Basil Smash, the Florida Fire Ant, and the Tampa Tea. Festivities here along the walkway on the right side of the park include this fire pit at night, which is really cool with the benches, as well as your Seven Seas small stage over here. This is not where the major bands will be playing later. I think you're familiar with the Outcast song.
Before you were shaking it up, Mom and Dad were shaking it to this one, okay? Right, Mom and Dad? You know what I'm talking about. Like a Polaroid picture, folks. Like a Polaroid picture.
Coming back towards the pathway from the stage, you have market number 35, which is classic rum cocktails. Those are all $9. They have a mojito, a daiquiri, a Cuba Libre, and a caribeño. And directly across from the rum market and the stage is number 36, the final market, which is the Sea Dog Florida Beer and Tampa Bay Breweries. That features the Sea Dog Wild Blueberry, the Key West Sunset Ale, and the Tampa Bay Reef Donkey. Along the very, very back of the festival walkway, which is really the beginning if you come to the right when you first get here and go counterclockwise, or the very last part if you come clockwise, you have this Harley Davidson display. It's time for us to bow out of here.